I fisted a ventriloquist once to see how he liked it. My cousin was a heroin addict by the age of 13. It's amazing, isn't it? Kids shoot up so fast these days. Personally, I prefer morning sex, as it's when people are recently bereaved or at the most vulnerable. The other day, my girlfriend and I had great make-up sex. Well, I say that. She was out and I stuck her lipstick up my arse. A gay friend of mine recently had his arm in a cast. It was the cast of Joseph and his amazing Technicolor dream. Islamic State have released their own range of anti-dandruff shampoo. It's called Shoulders. The Make-A-Wish Foundation should really be called the No Make Another Wish Foundation. No one's first wish is for Disneyland, is it? Doctor, I'm addicted to fucking dogs. Have you tried patches? What's he, a poodle? I once met a woman whose pelvic muscles were so strong she said no man would ever dare to finger her. So I offered to help and she snatched my hand off. I pulled a sickie the other day, just one of the perks of working at the hospital. It's when paedophiles have kids that they really come into their own. I'm quite a sensitive man. I don't mind being held after sex. It's only when they press charges it gets tricky. I mean, as a family, we couldn't decide whether to have Nana buried or cremated, so in the end, we let her live. I don't like emo kids, all pale and ill-looking and talking about death all the time, you know. Sorry, chemo kids. No, seriously, I was such an ugly child, I had to give paedophiles sweets. It was hard, you know. Paedophile goes into a florist. I'd like some flowers, please. Orchids? No, just the flowers. My granddad went down in history and on one occasion fingered a girl in geography. The great thing about jokes about kids with leukemia is they never get old. I think dolphins invented cancer just so they'd have people to swim with. I was in the town centre earlier and I saw people collecting for Parkinson's and they were shaking tins, which I thought was a bit insensitive. Gentlemen, if you think your partner's got a rather large vagina, it's important you never let on to that fact, and believe me, I know, as I once put my foot in it. I joined a fisting club, not something particularly into. I'm just trying to widen the circle of my friends. My girlfriend and I were on a touring holiday recently and we were driving over the Downs, which will teach me to take a shortcut through a special school. I rang up that new rape advice line, but apparently it's just for victims. I recently went down on my girlfriend without realising she was having her period. As you can imagine, I was very red in the face. I've never seen a complete child porn film, just little snatches. What?